Hi everyone, welcome to our Health Matters. This is a channel where medical conditions are explained in plain English, so we don't use medical jargon here. If at the end of this topic that we're going to discuss today, you have any questions, concerns, or if you want to give us a feedback, please do not hesitate to do so. Just leave them at the comment box below. My name is Isaac Ewoma, and I'm going to be your host. Our topic that we're going to look at today is self-medicating in relation to arthritis. And just for the sake of those listening to us for the first time, I want to quickly browse through what is self-medicating, because we've spoken about it before in one of my previous videos. So if you've not listened, go listen to that. But today we're going to look at it in relation to in relation to arthritis. So like I said, I just want to quickly look at what is self-medicating. Self-medicating, as we said before, is the art of using any drug, whether it's a vitamin, supplement, or any herbal stuff that has not been prescribed by a qualified prescriber for you to manage any form of ailment. Looking at this in relation to arthritis, we found out that a lot of people are killing themselves unknowingly. So we're going to look more into this now. So now let's look at it. What is arthritis? I have told you what is self-medicating, and now in relation to arthritis. Arthritis is a very common condition. It can happen to anyone, and it is characterized by swelling, like you have swellings in the joint, in the knee, and any part it is going on, there's always a swelling there. And this swelling is accompanied by pain. This pain cannot be quantified because it's an individual thing. The way I feel pain might not be the way you feel pain. My threshold will be different from your threshold. So that is why you cannot say for a definite point, this is pain. No, you can't measure pain. It depends on who is feeling it. So that's what many people are going through with arthritis. Now, let us go further. There are different types of arthritis. Different types. Let's have a look. 1. There is osteoarthritis. There is rheumatoid arthritis, there is septic arthritis, and there are other forms of arthritis. Like the osteoarthritis, that's the OA, as you can see on the screen, is divided into primary and secondary. While the rheumatoid can also be divided into further 3 parts. And then we have the septic arthritis. That one is mainly, when you have a joint around the kneecap, maybe there's a water or there's a fluid there, and that fluid gets infected. When there's a bacterial infection, the pain becomes worse, and it kind of damage the joint further. So that one is known as septic arthritis. And just to let you know, these different forms of arthritis, they are all treated in different ways. So before a trained healthcare practitioner will start treating you, there are so many things they want to look into. For example, they may want to see the level of your ESR in the blood. They want to see the level of your C-reactive protein. And they also might want to see other inflammatory factors, inflammatory mediators, to see the level they are in your blood. And to let you know, it's only after this examination that they will be able to decide the best medication that is good for you and that is right for you. That is why on this platform, we are preaching, we are singing, we are talking that people should not self-medicate. People should always go for a blood test. You cannot just come with a vague name, arthritis. What form of arthritis are you having? So if you are listening to me and you know you are suffering from arthritis and you don't know the type of arthritis you are suffering from, I will advise you today, go for a test. Know the type of arthritis you have. Because if you call me and you say, oh, can you help me? Yes, I can. I might be able to help you, but I want to know what you're suffering from. So you need to go for a test. Looking for a quick solution is never the answer because there is no quick fix to these problems. So there is always something to look out for. Check, 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 and you do a blood test. One thing you must know with arthritis, whoever is having arthritis is constantly in pain. I mean, every minute, every second, they are in pain. And when you, for example, you see a friend who is having arthritis and you say, oh, hi, Rosalind, how are you doing? Rosalind will say, oh, I'm fine. Then she is in pain. We all know this. So I'm going to take you through a scenario. And I think after this scenario, you will be careful and you will think twice before you pop in any drugs into your mouth. Now, I have a scenario here. It's about Mr. ZZ, a 55 years old man who is diabetic and also hypertensive. And he has been told he has arthritis, but no formal blood examination has been done. So it's like just treating blindly. He knows he's having pains in the joint, and he has told himself, or maybe a friend told him this is arthritis, and he believes it now that it's arthritis. Fine. He now walks into a chemist store. And when he walks in there, they gave him Relly Extra, Ibucap, Lofnac, and prednisolone. This was what he brought to my office. This was what he sent to me on my WhatsApp. He took it to our clinic and my nurses saw the same thing. Now, I'm going to tell you something. The moment you walk into a chemist, the first thing that goes in there, whoever is the seller there or the person in the shop, they will say, thank God, a customer has come in. Their own is number one has come in. They see you as numbers, not as a patient. So what they are interested in is how much can you spend on that day to buy medications from them. So whatever they can sell for you, they will sell. So this man was giving this medication. Now, I want to take you through the first three medications. The first three medications, that's the Relly Extra, the Ibucap, and the Lofnac, they are all one drug. They're being sold under different names. And mark you, the guy selling is not just exploiting you. Number one, I won't say he's exploiting you because you came to him. Instead, you should have gone to a qualified prescriber. But you came. So he's not only exploiting your pocket or your wallet, he's also overdosing you. And what does overdosing do? Overdosing could damage your organs. If you overdose yourself with drugs, it could lead to damaged organs, severe side effects, digging a grave unknowingly, and even eventually it could lead to death. Now, I want to bring your attention to the prednisolone. Prednisolone is a steroid. That's the prednisolone tablet use. It's a steroid. And mostly here in the UK, we use it for a short term. Though some people are on it for a long term, but those are special cases, but not in the case of rheumatoid. For rheumatoid, it could be treated with hydroxychloroquine or it could be treated with methotrexate. But then, where we bring in prednisolone is, if we prescribe, for example, your therapy is going to start or your drug regimen is going to start on the 1st of, say, for example, 1st of April. So, if you start taking methotrexate on the 1st, the effect will start on the 7th. So in between that 1st and 7th, we use prednisolone to bridge the gap, to kind of manage your pain for you. So it is being used for a short period of time, not the way they are using it. And I will tell you, the way people are using prednisolone in Nigeria, unknowingly what they are doing, they are causing more harm. They are doing more harm than good to themselves. Like you're complaining of arthritis. But look at, if you don't use prednisolone in the right way, if you overuse it, one, you have bone loss. It causes fluid retention. And remember, we're trying to protect our bones. And you are using prednisolone for a long time. So you are indirectly speeding the process of the bone damage. So your bone will definitely damage. Osteoporosis is what we're driving towards now. And then weight gain. You have puffy face. You have skin thinning and so many other conditions. Why would you want to do this to yourself? Just ask yourself the question, do you want to manage your condition or do you want to kill yourself? Ask yourself. And for another scenario, I met a guy who went into a pharmacy and said, look, do you have amlodipine? And the man said, yes, I have. I have two types. One is made in the UK and it's 1,250. The other one is made in Nigeria and it's 500 naira. Which one do you want? Do you know the question that came out of the patient's mouth? He said, not the same. In fact, I don't know. I don't want to call it poverty because I trust my people that if they are aware of something, they will go for the best because Nigerians, we love ourselves. So please let us always look before we leap. Open your ear to awareness. Listen to people, listen to platforms like this and get awareness about conditions so that you know how to manage yourself. Now, let me tell you, another thing you people are doing unknowingly, and it is very, very common in Nigeria, is that people are destroying their kidneys without knowing. If you look at this diagram on the left-hand side, there are different stages of kidney. For me, some people, they said, oh, from stage 4, they begin to now want to treat. To me, my principle is at stage 4, the damage is already done. They are trying to flog a dead ox indirectly. At stage 3, if I know you and you are in stage 3, I start to ring the bell after you. Attention, attention, attention. Look at your kidney, look at your kidney. I'll tell you, because at these different stages, let me tell you, from stage 3, it's not all medications you can take. At stage 4, wow, you can't. And at stage 5, you're diabetic, there are some medications you can't take anymore. I'll just give you a quick one. If anybody is at stage 5, that person cannot use metformin to manage his or diabetes. So let us open our ears. Do not dig a grave for yourself. It's not right. Don't do that to yourself. So that's what I'm trying to preach, that we should stop self-medicating. And there is one thing I want to let you know. You are never alone. For every problem, there is a solution. It is now up to you to say, I want to keep looking at the problem or I want to go after a solution. Which one are you going for? Just ask yourself that question. Anyway, this is the end of this video. And I want to say thank you for listening. Do not forget, you know what to do. Subscribe, like, and share. And if you want to ask me questions, you can send me an email. That's my email address, or you can send me messages on WhatsApp. So I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. Bye.